So my KPopDnD game, this is what we've been working on for a while. Got a sort of bit of a focus on finding things to do. We've done a few models that will be NPCs that are going to be involved in the game. And before we go too far, there is one character I really need to sort out, the BBEG, the big bad evil guy. And I have something in mind. I have a plot, a plan, a scheme, a devilish plan. I have a Labubu. I have a one-eyed Labubu that is in serious need of being the big bad boss. I mean, what's scarier than a Labubu? There we go. He's ready for stage one. Okay, just in order to change this up a bit, I'm going to spray it red. It's going to be very dark. But the Labubu is here, and I've done that. I had that little face sitting on the side, and I'm playing around, dabbing in liquid green stuff, trying to fill in the smile. I think I'm going to just sort of cover this. I put green stuff on this, and I was just trying to get rid of the seam. This could be a really stupid idea, and it really is a really stupid idea, but I had this, and I was never going to keep it as a plushie like all the rest of the plushies. I have a lot of plushies, but these things I don't really like. So I discovered that the pale blue Labubu is highly sought after. There's a dog. Are you dog mode? Yeah, I'm not so happy with that. It's not very smooth, but it's okay. I think this now needs to be sprayed again. But we need to find some additional bits, some arms and some legs or something. I've got them, wings, but I think I need bigger wings. No, he's just been strangled by wings. Let's go see what we can find for him. Right, this is the junk drawer. This is a silly amount of junk. Somewhere in here, I know there's at least a boot saved. And the off chance that I'll one day use them. Another car. An aeroplane. Ah, that's what I was looking for. I think it's going to be too big. Need another leg. Maybe. I've sprayed that red to touch it up again. And it's got a bit of a red line going across him, and I'm having to have some blood splatter. Right, we have a boot. Yeah, it's still wet. How to fix the blood splatter. Okay, kind of liking that. That is kind of cool, isn't it? Just need to do something with the arm. One arm needs to be like really spindly. Yeah, maybe not. Looks like a pauldron. Just need some sort of spindly arm or withered hand. There's a different hand like that. That's all it needs. I'm still very tempted to put the vest top on him. Ridiculously small vest top. And there, and then it goes on the back. That's just silly. That's just silly, he says, dressing the Labubu to look evil. Right, what we're doing is sticking those on there, his feet on there, and that on there. And we might make some wings. Right, what are we doing? We're shaving the Labubu. You actually saw it? I'm actually shaving the Labubu. No, I'm not shaving the Labubu because it's not working. I do feel like Sid, kind of doing demonic things to children's toys, but could be a euphemism, isn't it? Shaving the Labubu. What did we do on Saturday afternoon? I shaved my Labubu. Okay, having shaved Labubu, that is what is left. Super glue, I'm guessing. I don't really know. But this is a bit of glue tack, and I'm shoving that in there. So, I don't know if I can do that. There's a random selection of objects, isn't it? I think I need something on the bottom of that. Okay, I'm going to just try something. I haven't done this in years, but I used to make fairy wings for when I used to take photos of fairies, and not all of them turn up with their wings. You can't see their wings at all times, but there are wings. Okay, we have the evil Labubu. We have some Milliput, and I'm not such a fan of Milliput now. I didn't really like green stuff to start with, but at least it stays together. This is very powdery and yucky. I'm the biggest fan. I've done that. I've got a bit of wire and I've wrapped it around there. There's the problem with Milliput. Look, if your surface isn't perfectly smooth, it just sticks to everything. It's very chalky and not so good. I used to have a Rupert the Bear teddy bear when I was a baby. It was foam and I used to sleep with it and everything. But it was made of wire on the inside. I chewed the hand off, and inside was this wire frame. And so the hand came off and I just had this wire sticking out. This is me doing that now to resemble Rupert the Bear. There. Now, in my not good at hand sewing, I need to sew that over. I don't do small needles. I can sew, I can make clothes. I cannot hand sew. I'm terrible at hand sewing. I'm trying to thread 2 pieces of cotton through one needle. I'd much rather sew with a machine. Going for a kind of crooked mouth. I'm not sure about that bit. Tora found a sword. There. Now he's complete. Okay, right. That doesn't work. These are better as wings. This is way softer wire. The gauge is way softer, so I can make it pointy and sharp. That you'll have wings. Okay, last step. Finally get around to using this stuff, which I bought and never used. I think I need to ruin a brush. I don't know how I'm going to do this because the pot is very small. Can't see this being very successful. That didn't work. So next plan. So I'm going to simply wrap sellotape around it. There. Consensus is that that needs to be painted. The eye didn't work, so big bad evil guy. This is Labubu. If you know, you know. The idea being that he is the pit demon that fell through the portal and is now going to take over the world or the realm and become big bad evil. There we go. There is Labubu with wings and his horn and his makeup and so forth. What do you think? He's kind of cool. He's something out of nothing, isn't he? He turned into quite a good thing. I kind of like the disintegrated, the paint peeling off the back of him and all that. It's random. It's something different. This is all to do with KPopDnD, the game that I've devised based on D&D and my love of K-pop. We will be playing in person in London near Aldwych and the Strand sometime soon. It's just got to be arranged and dealt with and worked out. When I have dates, I will be letting you know. If you're watching this and you are a multi-stan and you understand why Labubu is the big bad evil guy, then you should be joining us for KPopDnD at Arcadia. And that's it. I hope you like this video. I hope this was fun and shows that you can make something out of nothing, really. I found objects on the street and we've made him into the big bad evil. I kind of feel like he's going to have a... So if you did, give this a thumbs up, leave comments down below, and if you are not already subscribed and you want to hear more about the KPopDnD or you want to see me make roleplay-esque RPG related things, then hit subscribe and I will be back next time, something completely different. Until then. So this doesn't work. I'm trying to thread two pieces of thread between. This day is not going well these days. I've got the ungifted family outside. That's what I call them. Clearly mentally challenged, screaming their heads off. Bunch of teenagers in the playground running around. The camera's falling over. The thing's broken. It's just. It doesn't help them. The mental stability, I get very wound up. It's supposed to help. These things are supposed to be able to ease stress and anxiety, but you live in a place where everything is so bloody loud and you're trying to just do something nice and calm and chill and you've got going on all the time and people destroying things and people banging and people screaming and slamming windows and doors and try to breathe, try to focus, try to do something. Every time I move, this stupid tripod falls over. Not having a good day.